Well, here we go. I'm gonna get down here. What we've done was we've taken what they call water slide photos. We reversed them to put them on here. Then you spray them with white acrylic. Now they recommend clear, but the white brings out the color of the picture when you put it on the back. Now I have one all prepared. Right here. There it is. She's all painted, all ready to go. We're gonna test a little strip and see how much time it takes for that to slide up. Then we have a bucket of water over here, and we have a test strip. We have a test strip. We're going to cut a test strip. Out of these. Put it in the water. And we're going to wait, you know, maybe 60 seconds until this water, you know, that it's like a thin film, and it'll slide right off the paper. So you just leave it in there 30 seconds. There she is. That gooey, Louie. That's how you do it. Here we go. This has already been painted. Now we're gonna soak it. She curled right up. Okay, let that set. And I've already cut it out to the shape that I wanted on this nose here, and the particular photograph that I'm going to put on there. Now you got to do this, let it dry a day or so, and then I'll clear coat the whole situation. It's the first time I've ever done that, so I'm doing a lot of things for the first time. I am. But, you know, I'm not afraid to do stuff, but you should have extra paper, but ordered it in Florida and still in Florida. So I went down to a local store here and I grabbed 4 pieces and managed to put 3 prints on one and 2 on another. And we messed one out too big, and we only have one left, so wish me luck. Now stay down there. I know Wink wants to get involved. He's a good boy. I'm using his table. So with the paint on here, it takes a little longer. She's not moving yet. We want it to be just right. Now, as far as I know, that's a go. Now this is a pretty flat surface, so you really don't have to be yanked about it. Now the trick is to get the paper off without damaging it. Now that's my first time. Ha ha! Look at that! Now we're going to get the bubbles out. Hey, now you get the bubbles out. And luckily this is a flat piece. We really don't have to worry too much about it. From the looks of the lighting, we look pretty good. You can sponge it. There we go. I'm doing this just like an expert. My first time. Of course, I worked with wallpaper before, so it's just as far as lighting goes, you got to be able to see which way this goes without ruining the ink. I had to buy a new printer to do this. Nobody had a printer that worked. It. There you go. Get some bubbles out. We'll get some bubbles. That requires a pin and better lighting, to tell you the truth. That requires a pin. It's like you would do any kind of a photograph. You get them bubbles out. Voila! There you have it. Tosh in Vietnam. It's a little crooked, but you know what? That's Charlie P, man. Okay, step one is done. She looks pretty good, see? She looks pretty good. There we go. That's it. That will go right on there, on this side of the tank. And we're gonna go and paint the pictures. We shall be back. Let it dry. Cover that picture. That's not coming out. Let's see what happens here. I don't know if we can save it. Can't beat the dollar store. Now, this is a mess. That side's not too bad. Right here there's a bunch of little wrinkles. Nice. Very careful with it. You let that set for a day, and she's coming. I always like photographs. People come up to the bike and go, wow, those are real. Yeah, I guess they are. Now we're going to try the third one on the tank. This seems to be a photograph that a lot of people like. And it would be just about the day after a bunch of drunken Southern boys came to kill the two African Americans in my hooch. And anyone from New York City and Boston. They just got drunk at Mom's place on LZ Blackhawk. And somebody blew a yellow alert. Never been so scared. At the end of my tour. I extended 425 days. Right there. And get the tools, wherever they may be. I keep losing tools. Alright, now we got sponge. Now this is a little round, so she's gonna be a little wobbly. That's how it's gonna be. Yeah, a little on the tough side, this one is, but tough, tough, tough. And you lose it. That's not too bad. We'll leave it. The clear coat will take care of any discrepancies. Right there. This is my favorite picture. Our unit got deactivated. They sent us to different units. So we all got separated. And I was separated at least 3 times. Then I was driving truck, delivering Joes and picking up stuff, and I stopped in Pleiku to grab me some new Jethro Tull or some cassettes to listen to in my truck while I was trucking. And there was my good friend Rod Foisy from LZ7 of the 7th and 13th Artillery Charlie Battery. And a friend. The one lives about an hour and 10 minutes from here. And he recently passed. I got the bike from him. Well, I wanted it a couple of years ago, but he laughed at me and he just said, leave it there, it's in the shed. 1980 Yamaha XS850 shaft drive. Well, he died last July, and his wife had given the bike to another guy, to Bob Perry. And then I got the bike from Judy. Bob Perry thought it was a 350. So he's a very busy man, and I have the time to do this stuff because I have a post-traumatic stress disability, sugar diabetes, blood pressure, and serious hearing loss. And of course in artillery, you're gonna have that hearing loss stuff. Now, I'm getting a little better at this, I think. I'm not really sure, but... Alright, now, I think. This is the one that I'm really careful with. This is the one I want to come out the best. Whew! Tough one. Toughest one. This is the one I really love. That was an exciting moment to find Rodney and find others. I found other friends too as I drove around and ended up in different units because they kept shipping us around and sending the colors home and sending the artillery guys all over the country. So we got a little bit of a mess here. I don't know if we can straighten it out. Tough one. This was definitely one of the tougher pitches to do. I may have to live with it. Well, we could clean up a little on the edges here. That should do it. Leave it alone. There you go. There you go. Touch the edges with my finger now that it's dry. That is the best you're gonna get. We're gonna leave that. That's how you do it. That come out pretty good. Couple up there, one over there. They're not bad. They're not bad. Looking at them, they're pretty good. All right. Put the last one on, which really shows Rodney a little more intelligent than the rest of us. We had artillery training, but he had advanced training. So he really knew more than a lot of the guys and worked his way up. He's just a good guy. The rest of us are potheads, heroin addicts. We're not Foisy. Foisy, good man. A good man. Yep. That was a tough one. Trying to get around those corners and cut it out. I don't care how rough it is anymore because it's just authentic. Unique. How do you approach a self-centered person, extreme self-centered person? Unique up on them. I did it. 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 A tribute to Rod Foisy. XS850 Yamaha, 1980.